everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports broadcast of the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 2 coming up. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Raptors.
With a win here, they'd be in great shape. Maintain their home court advantage, gain some momentum. On the flip side, a loss would send this series in a whole new direction.
The teardrop, and finished off by Anderson.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Young looking around. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Anderson for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And Davis has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Young with it. Now guarded by Booker. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it. Woo!
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Stolen by Booker. Anderson gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
You take a look at Toronto. They took care of business in Game 1. Now it's all about getting a comfy 2-0 lead to take on the road with it.
Yeah, and as the higher seed, you feel like it's your job to win the first games at home. Anything less than that, and you're disappointed.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw, no good for Young.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Here's Anderson. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh my God, that was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
Now here's Lively. Pass to Thibault. From behind the arc. Davis with a rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Shot by Johnson, no good. And Booker's got the ball here for Toronto. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Inside. Bol. And finished off by Bol.
You can always count on D-Book to make the right reads when he's in pick-and-roll action. He's so smart.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Morant. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game. And so here is Toronto.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
The Raptors with a lead to the inside. Stolen by Daniels. Young with it. Let's go with a three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Drops in the layup for two. Give him 8.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
.16 left to the opening quarter. Pass to Levine.
Number 3. First personal foul. Second team foul.
107 left to play in the first quarter.
Number 17.
To the paint. Here's Bull. The rebound by Turner. The Hawks trailing. Now here's Young. Down low. Here's Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Here's Morant. He's off on the layup.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Outside Morant. Got it. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Daniels. It's all tied in Toronto. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
14. Atlanta. 14.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And a little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
And it's Ball off the drive. Shoots over Morant. Ball no good. Pass to Levine. Offline with a three. Now Grimes. Here's Turner. Back to Grimes. Turner in the high post. Now here's Trent. Just 4 to shoot. Buries it from 3. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Back to Ball. Pass to Jones. Over to the left wing. Jones sets a screen. Here's Ball. Takes it inside. Off target at the rim. Here's Booker to the middle. Stripped away. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Jones' his shot is good. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Levine. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Hawks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. They set the screen. Devin Booker gets it to go inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Young. Driving in. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Outside, Anderson. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Atlanta.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trae can dish it effectively.
Pass to Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. So it's Atlanta now. Pass to Young. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Levine challenging. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Always bringing the average. Show some love, fans.
That free throw misses. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Tipped. Stolen by Anderson. From downtown. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Davis a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Derek Lively.
And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Blocked. It's a one-on-one situation. Back to Daniels. Outside, Anderson. Pass to McDaniels. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Lively. Ball stolen. Here's Young. Booker with the defensive effort.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Anderson pulls it down.
What normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Down low. Rejected by Lively.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
4 on the clock. Here's Daniels. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Back to Booker. And it's off from three-point range.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. There's the three. Davis with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Now into the lineup for Toronto, number 11, Bull.
The Hawks trailing. And here is Young. For the lead. From way downtown, Young!
Well, Young is one of those guys you have to take seriously anywhere inside half court.
Pass to Daniels. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And there's a pick. To the paint. Goes back up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Lively. Check by Davis. Here's Booker. Pass to Bull. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Lively's shot is off. Young with it. He has 7. And here's Daniel. Back to Young. To the inside. Johnson. Rejected by Bol. Intercepted. And a fast break now for the Hawks. That one goes. Count it. 16 points for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
Here's Anderson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he's good on the second. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Here's Ball. There's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
There's a screen by Turner. Outside Jones. Back to Ball. Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. Jacks up a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
There's a screen by Turner. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Bol. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
Now here's Morant. Ja slithers his way in. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Atlanta leading by 6. Now Ball. Outside Grimes. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Jones.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
There's a screen by Turner. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. And the Hawks lead by 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Levine. The rebound by Turner.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Ball outside. Here's Grimes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3, Booker. And Booker cash on the 3.
Boy, a delivery from Booker so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
Jones sets a screen. Pass to Grimes. Second shot opportunity. Now Ball, pounded by Morant. And it's ball off the drive. And down it goes. 2 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some series love to your Raptors. Y1 fans. You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some series love to your Raptors. Y1 fans.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Booker. Back to Anderson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, so much respect to Lively. Plays so hard, and he brings it on the offensive window.
Outside Young with the drive. Stolen by Booker. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. McDaniels outside. Here's Booker. 5 to shoot. He fires from 18. Now Lively. Outside Booker. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up to the Hawks. 3-point lead. Outside Young. Here's Johnson. Stolen by Booker. McDaniels. And he pummels the iron. Bookends the break.
Yeah, just good play recognition and quick hands. That's how Booker picks up his steals.
They set the pick. Oh, the stop.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
He gets 2 from the low post.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively. Outside, Anderson. Driving to the basket.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So the first one drops. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
There's a screen. Here's Daniels. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Outside, Anderson. From deep. That's off. And he drives in. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Oh! Wow!
Look at that range!
Oh, what an incredible shot!
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals.